my own once again. But anyways, on our opener, we did talk about what do people roll in? Okay, they roll in a car. They roll in a motorcycle too. But I'm surprised the barrel wasn't there. And then the car prices, wish be nice. Like, I think we're on to something here. Like, with inflation, the markets, and all this. I mean, some people can just go in, they just load up their carts with everything. Others, my mom was telling me about, like, she's like checking out, and there's like, she goes, I thought it was like a soda display. This lady had all soda in the cart, like just all soda. I mean, it's probably for a business of some sort, like, I mean, I don't think. So, monkey see, monkey do, so, she ends up buying it, because, like, that's how she is, like, if she sees somebody buying something like that, so she bought some of that mug root beer. Anyways, so why don't we just apologize now for the show? No. That Pressure Rod Stewart. Hi, in HD. It probably, the video sort of looked like, now we're on to that. I mean, of course, we're trying different things. I mean, because, we're going to try this neutrality. And I think it's about time, because we're not getting anywhere. I can see that. And then plus, like I said, like yesterday, I was with some people, and, we were discussing things. I wasn't doing too much talking. I mean, with these people, I used to talk a lot. Talk. I remember way back some years ago, I was like with this director. He was like a coordinator and stuff. And I was in the human service field. I was like a shot out of a cannon. I mean, some people know what I'm talking about. Like, all of a sudden when you're starting like a new career, new life. That's why I was like trying to. Francis, like, said something that was kind of, made me think. He's like, I'm learning. I'm going to go out and read books. I'm going to learn, take exams. I'm going to do this. I did that for some years. After a while of just like lifestyle of partying and carelessness and all that kind of stuff, and just like how I often said, on some videos, like, what people do. Like, it's a Sunday, what do? You go out and you do stuff. It's a ride, it's fun, it's adventures. You go on adventures. And it's surprising, my time on here. I mean, because I don't have a big audience or anything like that. It's been experimental radio. I have to go out and, recruit people to come over, beg them to talk. We had people talk on this show time to time. We'll do that now, I guess. We'll go to the calls. Hello, San Francisco. Yes. What's going on up there? What is this? I'm trying to pay attention. I'm gonna give you some advice. You know it, and I know it, even before I say it. You talk in circles. You talk kind of weird here. All right, let me try to understand you, Mr. Bramer. Okay? Go ahead. So you're leaving politics and all that kind of stuff. Because of what? Because you can't get your own way. Is that what it is, Mr. Bramer? Not really, but I mean, it's just, you can't really get anywhere, If I point out all these, like, indiscrepancies and all this, all these things that, need to be addressed, I mean, for a good functioning, like, system. I mean, for things to be, what were you talking about? You think you're smarter than me? No, that's the thing. I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just using basic, you know, basic math, and and I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, well, but you know, everyone should be able, you know, to come over here, and it doesn't matter, you know, if things, you know, prices are rising and everything. It only matters, you know, people put on a suit and they go out and they say that they're for the middle class, and they say they're for this person, for that person, and you know that's all that matters. Am I right? Yes, that's all that matters. That's why you're not getting anywhere. We're supposed to just, you know, be letting, you know, this place just fall apart. That's the plan. You know, that's almost what it seems like. It seems like they're not. It's like they're not even trying to revive America. You know, they're just making it. I mean, they're changing it. That's what I noticed. You know, sitting there talking, so I was like listening. You know, the thing that made me like say to myself, you know, like the politics and all this kind of stuff. Where do you get to? Where have I gotten to? And I said, well, I was listening to some stuff, and it's like only, you know, I mean, all this has been taken care of. There's only, I mean, down here everyone thinks they're in control of things, but you know, like I said, one time I did this one video. I mean, it's time. This time, are we in the present? Does it move? I mean, only us. Are the only one down here like that. Yes, this is very tricky, man. Because I know what you want to do. I know what you want to say and everything. But then you're going to have to bring God into it and everything like that. And yes, it does appear that way. It does appear, like I said yesterday in the video, I said, you know, everyone knows something. They know, they understand that there's something going on. Like there's something going on. I mean, within themselves, whatever they believe in, they know, what the hell, what was I talking about in that video? Now that I'm trying to reel back in the show a little bit. I said that looks like someone's car I know and everything. But what was it that I was talking about? We'll be right back. Yes. What was it?
And this is today. This was several months ago, and this woman said to me, "Don't people think you're crazy when you talk like that?" And she said, "Do you actually believe this?" I said, "No, I don't believe this at all. It's a fact. This is the reality of our lives, that we are energetic beings, and we can transform ourselves. We can heal people, that life continues after death. Those are facts. Those are not belief systems. And this is how I lead my life." And so thank you for confirming that. In terms of Coral Castle is a place in Miami that's been...
All right. So the thing is, I mean, what can we do? I mean, if you know, if you tried, I mean, everyone is going to, like I said, when I went on the Joy Reid thing, there was somebody like saying stuff like I hope they don't have the Barbara Bush, you know, funeral on the show, you know, then the SMH, I believe, shaking my head and stuff like that. And then there was like a professor, I don't know where she was, Fry from San Francisco or something, or I don't know, California, Fresno State, most likely California. I don't know how close it is. Oh, there's that black and white cat. Like I said, I did have dreams here. I mean, I did these videos and everything like that. I thought, like, you know, especially, you know, a few relatives were saying, oh, a couple of relatives listen to you, and then, you know, here I was, like, no one pays attention. You know, you go over there, you know, you put something up. But it could be a lot of things. You know, it could be people who are just like that. But the thing is, I thought we had something here. Like, I thought, you know, being hometown hero kind of thing. Not hero, but just, I know, you know, I was trying to do a Saturday Night Fever theme and stuff like that, and trying to, like, I don't know, if I can't, like, convince them on one thing, maybe convince them on another, on a human scale. on a human platform. You know, all these things, like, you know, these things that are just way out of hand. And all they want to do is impeach him. And everyone is just talking weird, like, you know. I mean, here it is, this guy is coming out, he's telling exactly what happened. You know, I'm talking about Comey. He's like telling you exactly what happened in the inner working system, like inside there, inside the system. I went to get some water off my mouth, and I missed the light and everything. All right, let's see what this guy's saying.
To them because it was life-changing, and they changed their life. As a result, they changed their thinking. And so if there is that residue, you can go in through what my father would call, and many people call, the Akashic records, and revisit that and clean it out. And what my father would call, you've got to remove.
Like I said, there was can't go down that way. Like I said, there was something I was talking about. Something. I mean, this thing. I mean, I go into a new direction. I mean, I gotta be careful again, like, you know, because if I talk about God, everyone's got their own interpretation of God, or not. You know, some people, like, you know, they're gonna leave that to, like, you know, whatever happens afterwards. You know, they're not gonna have to worry about it now. And again, it's up to everyone. But I'm just saying, from my situation, from doing all this, thinking I was gonna, like, get this beautiful thing, this beautiful bliss. But then what? Like, you know, I mean, if it's meant to be, if it's in, I don't know. Obviously, it's not meant to be. No one has came. No one has rescued us. No one has done anything. Like I said, we had to recruit. We had to do all this on our own every day, and then take criticism and all this kind of stuff. Get into spats with people, you know, about stuff. People say yes, they want, you know, well, we'll do a video with you. We'll do this. We'll do that. We'll do this. Everyone's talking a great game. Why? Just because I'm saying, like, maybe this guy is showing us some stuff. Talk about the 45. You gotta be secretive about everything. You know, maybe he's showing us something. Maybe he's, like, pointing things out there. But then again, a lot of people are gonna say, "Well, we don't care. We don't care. Don't you understand? We don't care. We want it this way." The show is being brought to you by Always the Best Cleanup.